Hello everyone, Corn here. Welcome to my channel. I haven't been on for a while because a lot of stuff is going on with the house and everything. Remember, we had a really bad storm go through and some damage done and stuff like that. And so you know how that goes. You're on the phone most of the time, and I don't like being on the phone, to be honest. I was a receptionist at one time with 12 incoming lines, and so I just am not a phone person. But when I wasn't doing that, it hit me. I was like, Corn, the house is not as clean as it should be. You know, I wasn't keeping up with my dusting as well, or well, most of the time the floors, we keep them not spotless, but pretty close, most of the time anyway. But the dusting part, I hadn't been keeping up with that. And I was like, this is not cool. Why am I doing this? And to be honest, I do think part of it is, as you know, some of my friends with the pandemic and everything, they don't want to craft. They're depressed because everything's so different. No, your normal routine is gone. And it's very different for me too, but I found that I need to craft more. But what I found out more than anything for about a week and a half was get your house in order to be. So, but when I had a little extra time, I'm working on a junk journal for a friend of mine. She's here on YouTube. Just in case she doesn't drop by, I'm not going to mention, I'll mention her name when I do the project share. But she loves, her favorite color is blue. And she loves pink. So that's why you're seeing all this pink and blue. And I'm just going to work on a few pages, but all the work I did yesterday, I thought to myself on it, Corn, you need to put the camera on, because I had a few of my friends here, bless your hearts, say, are you okay? I'm okay. There's things could always be worse, when storms go through. And that's what, I keep holding on to. But I had seen, I'm going to have to list that above, but I had seen a video where this wonderful crafter takes a file folder and makes her journal cover out of. And yes, that was Handsome across the way sneezing. Bless you. Oh, there he goes again. He usually sneezes in threes. Anywho, so she gave us dimensions and everything. But what I'm learning, remember, I do a lot of alligator mouth journals because I just keep putting, I think she'd like this, and I think she'd like that, and I think he'd enjoy that. And, before you know it, it's like, uh-oh. But this one, as you see with the spine like it is, and the spine here, because you got a double since it closes, you can't really have alligator mouth. So I always decorate my pages before I sew them in. So I keep putting them in and seeing, can I add something else? Do I have to take something out? And there's certain things I had to take out because they were just too daggone thick. It was making it too big. And the reason I haven't decorated this section yet is because I was thinking, there's a possibility I do have to cut that off. You know what I mean? Well, here. Just in case. But I love it that it closes like this. I just love that. Love it, love it, love it. So, that's, she does love dogs. She has a dog that was given to her that she absolutely loves. And I was going to try to get that breed, free images online with that breed, and my printer's shot right now. So we're on the lookout for a new printer. If anybody has a suggestion of a scanner and a printer that's really good but doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and you have time to write in the comments below, I'd sincerely appreciate that, because I don't know. And Handsome, he doesn't print that much. I'm the one who prints things out, so we would love to know. So all I'm going to do is ink around here and ink around this little darling pup, and just to put the blue on that to bring it out. And then I thought she might want to put a picture of her little, well, he's a dog, but you know, sometimes we call our dogs just pups, even though they're not puppies anymore. And then kind of go from there. But just to have y'all with me, and this is going to be more chat than craft. Remember, we don't have AC. I've got laundry going on downstairs, and I thought I'd come up for a while, and but it's super hot here. They're talking about another storm coming through, and I thought, I'm working with most of the stuff I'm working with is this ink, which is by Ranger. This one's called Denim, and you'd think, whoa, that's just too dark. But when you put it on other colors, now it would end up being dark on the white, and I'm going to go around the puppy with this one. But I went back, yes, to also using some of the broken china. Yeah. And so let's get started. So one of the things that happened during the storm is we have a tree down, and the tree, we have a section of the tree down. It's a large old tree, and part of it came down on top of my shed. When y'all used to watch, if you've been here a while, when you'd watch my videos of my squirrels and everything, you would see one shed, which back in the 40s was a chicken coop, but it hadn't been for many years. I got in there and redid the whole thing inside and out, and I did the outside twice, inside once, and that's Handsome's man cave. And then on the other side, which y'all haven't seen, was what they used to call the doll house. And that was my lady's lair, or as the commercial says, she shed. And it's gone, total, I guess you call it, whatever, you know, and it's total when your car is gone. I don't know when your lady is gone, if that's totaled or what, but yeah, that it's gone. And this poor little foam pad, I have used it so much with this journal that it's you know how papers, you know how you get a paper cut, but when these things get a bunch of cuts, it kind of sheds. And I try not to put it over the paper because you know, it can stain the paper. Those little shreds can. And anywho, I'm going to try to salvage the door, because the door on that shed is, oh my word, y'all, it is so old, and the handle is an antique, literally. And I'm going to try to salvage that and maybe put it in the house, and you know, after a lot of work on it, I have to put it in the basement first and work on it. But to try to salvage that and use it kind of like a screen, maybe, if I can get it to sit up right. See, there's my, ooh, don't stain my pink paper. Just a little silhouette. I could come in and draw and then do my markers and stuff, but I don't have a picture of her puppy. and so I don't know his markings and stuff, so I thought I'd just do that. And like I said, I think it'd be fun to have if she wants, to have a picture of her pup here. But yeah, page-wise, I'm sure you can see the other side, this other page. This belly band came from one of my favorite books that I got at a thrift store that I have been hoarding all the things that I cut out of it, this being one of them, because it has to do with sewing and vintage drawings and items and everything, and so that's what the belly band's out of. Y'all might be interested in seeing the paper. Do y'all remember when in one of my hauls from the rubber buggy, the gossamer blue? Because remember, I don't have a lot of blue stuff. I really don't. I don't craft with a lot of blue, but I have recently with the baby journal, which was baby boy, and then this I've been using blue a lot, but this I've used a lot out of here. But it's got from your vintage to look at these, to doilies on them, and blue roses, and then the painted wood that the paint's chipped in with blue, and then die cuts here with the blue rose there. I mean, it's just a beautiful paper pad. Look at that. It is just yummy. But these are very simple because I've taken almost everything else out and used it. I've used that one a lot. But it comes, that's what this is coming from. And this is just, you know how I like to do these, just for her to open up and journal in and be like her own little thing. And then I ended up doing 2 of the mini file folders, since the cover is a file folder. And again, she's a fur mama. And then here's a washi that I got at Hobby Lobby with the puppies at the bottom. And then I had done a border punch. That's a Fisker's border punch in the scallop, and I didn't like what I did up here, whatever it was. I don't remember now. It was last week, and I just cut that section off because I love the scallops, and just placed it there. And then on this little paper clip, this is a rose that's off of a trim from Hobby Lobby. Then this fabric I tore and then put on, the pink cardstock. That's can you get the blue at Walmart? I know you could get the pink in that, the stripes, but I thought it went well with everything in here. And excuse me, there were 2 types of mini file folders. This was one, and the other one is around here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. It might be in some of the other pages, or I might still have it out. Some of the things I made are, like I said, there's no way I can put them in here unless I cut the flap off and just make this a nice alligator mouth. But like one of the things, I made her a mini. It's just too fat though. I made her a mini journal out of this. Is the file folder cover. It just doesn't go over. Then a little bit of lace, and this is a punch I got off of Amazon. Little flowers from Hobby Lobby. Inked around the blue cardstock that from the pad I just showed you in pink to bring the pink out. Then a little tiny tuck spot with a little tiny tag in it, and left the tag plain so she can put whatever she wants. Then it just has 6 pages, y'all. We've got the blue, we've got the pink, and then we have the floral. And then I stitched it together with some floss that is well, not variegated. Is it variegated when you've got several colors on? Yeah, variegated. There you go. And then just the other, then we've got the three here. And then on the back pocket, just like on the pocket of my cover, she's got this little piece that, goes over the pocket. And then she's got this little tag in there. Just little mini stuff, which a lot of y'all and myself think are really fun to do something so tiny, So yeah, but there's no way, and I had made it for the back cover, and it's just too big. It's too big. So I'm learning like this tag, because of this is a candy wrapper that, if you cut out the center and just keep pinching your little pleats there and pushing inward, you get that effect. And then I use the diamond dust that Diane from Craft and Fury and Judy from my scrapbook loft taught us how to use it, even recently in some videos. So, and I really like how it came out. We've got lace here, we've got lace here. Then it's double so she can, so it's nice and firm. 2 pieces of cardstock, and but it's just too fat to put in there. And that's not, you think that is not, because when you make your own rosettes, they usually sitting up like this, and that's not wide at all. But when you, like I said, when you have to keep it a certain thickness, that's going to go on the side. That goes to her separately, so she can do with it what she would like. And boy, you can tell I haven't talked to y'all in a while, can't you? So I'm going to put this on. Something tells me I would like to put behind the wolf a little. Do I have a scrap that I can put back there? That would be pretty. Now I do have this. This is paper. This is not cardstock. This is paper. That would be kind of cute, wouldn't it? But to tell the truth, I was thinking more on, but that would put it up real high. I keep trying to keep it. Do I have paper in the blue? We might have to go with that. I was going to make an envelope out of that, but might not be able to. Let me see if I have a scrap of paper in. I'm trying to save. I don't have as much paper as I have cardstock, that's for sure. Oh well. Let's do that, y'all. Let's move this for now. Oop. And let's do that. We'll go ahead and glue it down here and then just cut around it. And I'm doing that with my Fabri-Tac. Y'all have heard me say this time and time again. I think this is too expensive, but I love it. Because it gives me time in case I mess up. And, if you don't have great eyesight, you're going to mess up. And so it's like, oh. And most of us who've used this learned we can't go right to the edge with this, because even though it tells you it dries clear, it does dry clear, but it dries glossy. So, okay. I hope I'm in frame, y'all. I hear twerp twerp out there. I've got my window closed because it's just steamy hot. Do you know what I mean? It's just steamy. can still hear that boy. Handsome loves to hear him. Maybe I should clarify that. The real twerk twerk. For those of you who are new to the channel and you're still here, thank you. Bless your heart. Did I go ahead and put? I did. I went ahead. I wasn't thinking. I did not need glue on that. I'll put it on there later. My husband was sent, he loves cardinals, and he was sent a little cardinal from Dollar Tree, all glittered up and everything, that when my channel first started, he didn't talk at all, and he'd get out twerk and kind of play with them. Do you know what I mean? He had him on a stick or on a wooden dowel, and he would have him flying through the video and so. And then when Copa came along, to my videos, they marked every one of them that he was in for children. And I don't like being marked for something that they're not. Now, were my videos child friendly? Yes. But I'm, working with scissors and stuff like that. That's not, that's not for children. So, I wasn't happy, so I took I think I took all of them down. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks better, don't y'all? That'll give it that pop of blue behind there with just a teeny tiny little polka dots. I had a little glue thread in there, in case you're wondering what I was trying to get out of there. Alrighty, let's pick this up again. Okay. So, now see that little tiny bits of foam with the ink on it. It's staying wherever they go. They stay. It kind of looks cute in a way, but I don't want it on there. I'm trying to see where. Okay, my page is right there, so I can see where my midway mark is. So we can kind of put it like this. Yeah, I'm liking that. So how are you all doing? Have you all neglected some of the dusting for crafting? I didn't realize I was doing it until I said that, and I thought, how long has it been? How long has it been since I dusted? And I was like, so I looked at the furniture and was like, oh, Lord of mercy, girl. You know better than that. But I guess we all deal with stuff differently, don't we? And I just needed, let me make sure that's straight. I just needed to craft. It got my mind off of stuff, well, temporarily, because I think a lot of y'all know I don't sleep well. I'm sleeping even less these days. Ugh. But I had so much to do. And do you all do the same thing? If you've got a lot on your plate, you're not, your mind's just racing, do this, do that, then do this, do that, call this, do that, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, wow, what on earth am I doing? Okay, do I want him here? I think so. Because that gives plenty of room for a picture. And I'm also wondering if I should go ahead and do a photo map for her. But see, that's going to add to it too. And I've already got so much in it. I've learned if there's ever a little sharp point, put the glue right in that point anyway, because it's not going to want to stay down. I have to do like this, y'all, to make sure I got it okay. There we go. See, again, it lets me do that. When I do the art glitter glue, no, it's down, unless I put like a ton behind it, and then it squeezes out, and I don't like that. And then if I use the Barely art glue, that gives me a second. That's about it. So, yeah, I might end up doing a photo map for her and just saying, you know, not putting it in, just in case she wants to, you know. She makes a lot of cards. She is a paper crafter also. So that's something that she could do easily. So, and also, on the back of this one, I've got this right here. Let me look at my papers. Yeah. I'm going to put this, which is, or should I? I'm trying to think. Do you all do this with your journals? If you've got like a tuck spot here, then the next page you want either tuck spot here or pocket here or what have you, so that you can kind of distribute things easily. I'm trying to think what. I don't have to think it. Let me grab got my other pages over here with a whole bunch of stuff sitting there. Yeah, I have nothing on that one. And then this is the other part of the covers over here. So maybe I should look at that instead, because there's nothing there. And then my cover has this over there. So that's got most of this stuff on this side. So I guess it would be good to do over here. And then she can write here and here, you know, to balance this out. Okay. I'll accept it. But here's the other thing. Are we going to do it so that she can write all over there? Or should we do a little stenciling? Maybe the writing, you think? But I am going to do some stenciling on some of my, as you saw, the blue paper that is paper. It's 20 pounds. I am going to do some stenciling on that. But I think with her being able to write here, here, and here, I kind of like that. You know, when you can write in spots. Maybe even one day right here, the next day right here, you know. Cute, have your dates and everything up there. So this is out of, yes, a file folder too, and I have this left, and of course, you know, you wouldn't need it that long up here, but you figure out how long you want it. And I was going to show y'all too that this was just a scrap piece of paper I had, and if you want to do these for flat mail, to send something in a card, let's say you made a card, but you wanted to send a little something like ephemera or something, then, you know, go ahead and cut this off, and if you want to round your corners or whatever you want to do with it. But you can make your little accordion sides too, which would be the length of this, you know, not like I did. This is just a scrap piece of paper. But that you can place them if you do your, this is scored at 1/2 inch. I think. Yeah. And you can do them wider if you want. I just didn't, just wanted to suggest that you can also, and it's adorable, especially if it matched your card, to do it like so. Do this on either side, and then you can put lots of goodies in there. And also then the person, if they are paper crafters too, then, and decorate the front real fun. You can put a little pocket or a little tuck spot on the front to boot. And, yeah, then send goodies, match your card with it. And, yeah, I love the file folders I've never worked with before, y'all. And I got some at Dollar Tree. And I've had them for a year, I think. And when I saw that journal cover, like I said, I might have to do my... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Do I have this down here? I might be able to tell you. Yes. She is the scrapologist. Okay. I personally don't know her, but I was wanting a different cover. And this is the scrapologist. Okay. And I just think that it's such a cute idea that she came up with. I was like, oh my stars and garters, how darling is that? And then for the cover, we might do that together too. It depends on, when I do it, because if I'm a little too tired or it's in the middle of the night, I find that like I wanted to ink around something. I was working in the wee hours of the morning on something in this journal, and I was like, oh, I can do something now, because it was on my mind. And I didn't ink around it, and it would have been so much cuter if I inked around it. I was so like, why didn't you wait till you were not so exhausted? I have to really look and make sure this is straight, y'all. Let's see. Normally I would stand up, so I hope y'all are alright with that. Okay. Yeah, we're straight. Because I can't cut a straight line. I can't draw a straight line. It just, let me get up anyway, just to make sure. Now see, it looks straight here, but it doesn't look straight to me that way. But I reckon it is if it's straight here. Okay. I got the bling on there, so. And I know she loves her pup, and it says love is a four-legged word. And we love our puppies and kitties and bunnies and squirrels and anything, and birds that we feed and love and try to take care of. So this is what we've come up with on these couple of pages. And like I said, you know how I normally say I've been working on this ephemera or working on that? Well, I've been working on the journal. So I thought I'd bring y'all along with me. It's just a simple page, but, and we'll do it together, And I'd like to thank y'all so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.